Here we go. It's main event time. It's a submission match. The IPW UK Championship is on the line. Andy Boy Simmonz claiming he's sick and tired of all the run-ins. He's sick and tired of the smoke and mirrors. He wants JC Thunder to prove to him that he can wrestle. And believe me when I say this, I think JC Thunder proved last night to Andy Boy Simmonz exactly what he's capable of, as Andy Boy Simmonz tapped out to JC Thunder's new move, the cross-face chicken wing, quite appropriately titled the rucksack. But Andy Boy Simmonz is all business here tonight. You don't see Billy Lightning, you don't see Aviv Moyan, you don't see OT Summers. Andy Boy Simmonz is a man on a mission.
And his opponent,
I think it's quite clear from the get-go who the fan favourite is in this one. As JC Thunder, the IPW UK champion, has been living his dream. Even 18 months without a victory here in IPW UK. He was bullied by the hated heroes. He came so close to beating them in singles competition, in tag team matches. But the win still eluded JC Thunder then at this year's Battle Royale in April. JC Thunder eliminated the IPW UK champion Andy Boy Simmonz, thus earning him a shot at the IPW UK title. And JC Thunder took that opportunity with both hands, as what a special night it was. Royale Rewards in May of this year. JC Thunder on a magical Orpington night defeated Andy Boy Simmonz for the IPW UK Championship, and since then he's been living his dream. He's proved that you can stand up to bullies. He's proved that you can stand up and be counted and achieve anything that you want to do. JC Thunder, a real role model, a real people's champion. And I'm proud to say that he's our IPW UK champion. Let's take it back to MC John Atkins.
ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the IPW UK Championship. There will be no pinfalls, no disqualifications, and no penalties. The only way to win is by forcing your opponent to submit. Introducing first to my left, the challenger, the co-leader of the Hated Heroes, and himself a former IPW UK champion, Andy Boy Simmonz. And his opponent to my right, with 6 successful title defences under his belt, he is the current reigning and tonight defending IPW United Kingdom champion, JC Thunder. JC Thunder. JC Thunder. JC Thunder.
Well, here we go. It's JC Thunder versus Andy Boy Simmonz submission match. Oh, and Simmonz attacks JC from the get-go. As Andy Boy Simmonz now sends JC Thunder off the ropes. Thunder ducks out a clothesline attempt. Thunder, double leg takedown, and all over Andy Boy Simmonz, all over the challenger, but Simmonz turns it round, and Simmonz is vicious. Simmonz has got a mean streak. And Simmonz battles to the outside of the ring, but here comes JC. And this one's spilled out to the outside of the ring. There's going to be no countouts, no disqualifications in this one. The only way it can finish is via submission, as Andy Boy Simmonz sent for a ride and a champion on top of the challenger. And at the beginning of the year, who would have thought that it would have come down to this? JC Thunder versus Andy Boy Simmonz, with JC as the champion. And of course it was at the 1 year anniversary show 2 years ago that JC Thunder debuted here in IPW UK, and he's never looked back since. And can JC celebrate his 2-year birthday in IPW UK with perhaps the biggest victory of his career, a submission win over Andy Boy Simmonz? He's looking for a rucksack early on the outside, and JC's on the stage. He ducks out clothesline, precarious territory, the rucksack applied as Simmonz could be in some trouble here on the outside. Oh my! JC just took a nasty fall there on the stage. I think his head came off a table. And JC Thunder could have just been knocked silly here in the opening stages of this matchup. Big forearm to JC Thunder there. As Simmonz now hangs on to the ankle. You know Simmonz likes to utilise that ankle lock. And he's got the leg, the ankle of JC Thunder, and wraps it across the stage. Oh, and Simmonz just kicking away at the leg of Thunder. Without a shadow of a doubt, Andy Boy Simmonz has found the spot he's going to work on for the remainder of this contest. That leg, that ankle of JC Thunder, is he's going to look to put away Thunder with an ankle lock, a move that Simmonz has been utilising since breaking his ankle. Almost sadistically, might I add. We saw Andy Boy Simmonz defeat JC Thunder's best friend yesterday, Blockbuster, in under 2 minutes with the ankle lock. And Thunder now, he's locking in that rucksack, but Simmonz finds a way out. But he finds a way into a series of right hands from Thunder. JC sends him into a corner. Simmonz high back body drop, but Thunder hangs on. Oh, and wraps the arm across the top rope. And that's the arm which we targeted in that rucksack manoeuvre, that cross-face chicken wing. Both men have clear strategies, and it's JC who's coming off right here, right now, as he's got that arm of Andy Boy Simmonz. A clubbing blow to it, and Simmonz in pain. And Thunder now wraps the arm across that ring post. And of course it was in October of last year that Andy Boy Simmonz, broken ankle and all, dethroned Martin Stone for the IPW UK Championship. Dubious circumstances surrounded that victory, but Andy Boy Simmonz then established himself as a dominant champion. But JC Thunder emerged as the next unlikely IPW UK champion, defeating Andy Boy Simmonz in an epic 30-minute plus contest in Orpington this past May. And since then, JC Thunder's been living his dream, and it looks like that dream could be about to continue as JC Thunder looking to apply the rucksack, but Simmonz, oh my, released German suplex. That same released German suplex that Simmonz used to such effect against Blockbuster just last night when he defeated him in under 2 minutes. There's no doubt that Simmonz is the fresher of the two men. This is a second released German suplex. As JC Thunder was in a war with Big Brother's Billy last night, but not just Big Brother's Billy, it was Big Brother's Billy, Andy Boy Simmonz, Avid Mayan and LT Summers, and still JC Thunder overcame the numbers game once more. But there's a third, count it, a third release German suplex from Andy Boy Simmonz, as now he's back on the leg, back on the ankle of JC Thunder. And Simmonz sadistically knows all about the makeup of the leg, all about the makeup of the ankle since breaking his ankle. and he went through so much pain when he broke his ankle in Italy. The rehabilitation period was so long. And it seems that Simmonz wants to put someone else in that position, and that someone else at the moment is JC Thunder, as Simmonz working away on the ankle of JC Thunder. And look at this now, Andy Boy Simmonz in control of the contest, and JC Thunder, his IPW UK titles in the balance, and he could be in some real trouble here. Thunder looking to fight out, but Simmonz not giving him an inch. And Simmonz now just lays that ankle out to dry, kicks the middle rope. That's going to hurt the leg, the ankle even more. And this is it, Andy Boy Simmonz has found his opening. And there's nothing that the referee can do here. He's telling Andy Boy Simmonz to break. He's utilising the count, but even if Andy Boy Simmonz wasn't to break, there would be no disqualification here. This is a submission match. That was a chop block from Simmonz. And that half-leg Boston crab, and of course we saw Billy Lightning, Billy from Channel 4's Big Brother, work over the legs of JC Thunder last night. And could that have been an instruction from Andy Boy Simmonz as that half-leg Boston applied by Simmonz? And that left leg of Thunder is going to be the leg which Simmonz is going to look to apply the ankle lock on, as he drops his own leg across JC Thunder's. That's bone against bone, and we know that that's not good news. Well, for JC Thunder at least. JC Thunder is looking for a way out. Series of forearms to the skull of Simmonz. There's a fight of the champion there. JC got himself to a vertical base, but so slowly, and Simmonz just cut him off. And straight back to that ankle. Simmonz has got one thing in mind, and that's to regain the IPW UK Championship. And he could be moments away from doing so now. And I predict that it's going to be in the next couple of minutes that Simmonz is going to be looking to apply that ankle lock. He's worked the leg sufficiently throughout the duration of this contest. He's found his opening and just kicking away the leg of JC there. JC really favouring that left leg. And should Simmonz apply that ankle lock, this one could be over in a couple of seconds' time. I don't want to write off the champion JC Thunder just yet, but Andy Boy Simmonz does seem to be in control of this contest. There's a Japanese leg whip, and now Simmonz straight back onto that leg, not allowing JC Thunder any time to breathe. JC determined not to give up, but also look at the look of determination, of grit in the face of the challenger, Andy Boy Simmonz. And Simmonz again, despite the fact that JC found a way out that hold, Simmonz was quick to retaliate, quick to charge onto that leg of JC Thunder before Thunder had a chance to get himself back to a vertical base properly. And Simmonz now has JC Thunder perched on that top rope, big forearm to the side of the skull, and now what's the challenger looking for now? Superplex connects. As Simmonz now again straight back to the leg of JC Thunder. And Andy Boy Simmonz has been saying for a long time how he thinks he's the best technical wrestler in the world today. mean, it was going into the 2nd year anniversary show just before Simmonz broke his ankle that Simmonz proclaimed himself a better technical wrestler than Doug Williams, and he went into a real tirade against Doug Williams, saying that when he does technical moves, the fans love it, but when Simmonz does it, the fans boo, just because he hasn't got that marquee name like Doug Williams has, just because he hasn't been to America, just because he hasn't been to Ring of Honor. And Andy Boy Simmonz had a real chip on his shoulder about that. And I mean, that element of his mindset has never really left him. He's always gone around proclaiming himself the best in the world. And tonight's no different as he looks to out-wrestle JC Thunder in this submission matchup. Oh, but is it going to backfire? JC Thunder drives the arm into the knees. And don't ask me where JC Thunder gets it from, but JC Thunder's a big match wrestler as he's headbutting the arm of Andy Boy Simmonz now. Oh, but Simmonz with a leg trip. And now what's he looking for here? As a figure 4 leg lock applied in the centre of the ring. And now is all Simmonz' work on that leg gonna come off dividends? I thought he was looking for the ankle lock, but Simmonz obviously had other ideas in mind as he's got the figure 4 leg lock applied in the centre of the ring. And the only advantage that JC Thunder has here is he doesn't have to worry about his shoulders. But either does Simmonz as he's cranking back with every ounce of energy in his body. I don't think JC Thunder's got any option but to try and turn this thing around. And he's looking to do it here. But no, Simmonz has it firmly applied. He's got the leverage in his advantage. As JC Thunder now, he's going to have to break it or turn it around. He's too far away from the ropes. And I think Simmonz thinks he's got him. But JC Thunder, yes, JC turns it around. JC turns it around, now the pressure's on Simmonz. Simmonz saying no, but Simmonz reaches and grabs that bottom rope. Double clothesline, both men are down. There's going to be no count in this situation. It's just merely going to be a case of this one can only end via submission. As both men now, they're exchanging forearms. JC Thunder ducks out clothesline, big kick to the skull of Andy Boy Simmonz from the champion. Oh, but Simmonz just sidestepped a charge and Thunder's down to the floor. Now a kick once more from Andy Boy. Look at him ripping and tearing away at the face of JC Thunder, and that'd do as a submission. Well, Andy Boy Simmonz in control of this contest, in control. It looks like the title is his to lose right here. But Thunder again fights back. It's a rucksack, it's almost like a tarantula from JC Thunder, but he's going to have to break because he's in the ropes. And this is just an unprecedented position here. There's an unwritten rule that when you get to the ropes, you're going to give a break. But JC Thunder, there's a rucksack. Oh, but Simmonz reverses. Oh, the German suplex. And I believe that's the 3rd or 4th time Andy Boy Simmonz has hit that release. German suplex, that vicious release. German suplex on JC Thunder. And there's the ankle lock. There's the ankle lock applied to JC, but JC fights out. And there's the rucksack, the crossface chicken win, the rucksack from JC. Oh, there's a drop toe hold from Simmonz, straight into the ankle lock. And JC rolls through, Simmonz sent into the corner. Come on, JC. Rucksack applied once more. If he can lock the legs around, yes. JC is trying to take Simmonz down to the canvas, and if Simmonz goes down to the canvas, this one's going to be over. JC, oh my! Simmonz just dropped down with everything he had in him, and that was a last gasp effort there from Andy Boy Simmonz as he managed, oh my, I was going to say he saved the match for himself, but no, this is a move that Simmonz tapped out to yesterday. Thunder's got it locked in, the rucksack. And Simmonz is fading fast. Oh, but Simmonz, he's rolled through to his stomach, but JC pulls him back round. And is Simmonz going to be forced to submit here? The rucksack applied, and Simmonz driving in a series of elbows to the stomach of Thunder, and he's got hold of the ankle. He's got hold of the ankle of JC Thunder. That left ankle, the same leg that Andy Boy Simmonz has been working on for the duration of this contest, and JC's tenacious. Someone's going to have to let go here. Who's going to come out on top? Simmonz, vicious series of elbows, rolls through, and he's got the ankle once more. Simmonz has got the ankle once more. And JC Thunder's trapped in the centre of the ring. The ankle lock is applied. Well, here comes Blockbuster. To give some help to his friend JC Thunder. Some encouragement. And we know JC Thunder feeds off the energy of these people, feeds off the energy of this crowd. He's willing him to get to that bottom rope. Buster there, getting the people behind JC. He might have inadvertently just cost his friend there because JC Thunder couldn't quite reach that bottom rope. And Thunder can see it's in reach. And JC again can't reach that bottom rope. And Simmonz again pulls him into the centre of the ring. And Andy Boy Simmonz now has got the legs laced around JC Thunder's left leg, and the ankle lock firmly applied by Andy Boy Simmonz as JC Thunder's in the centre of the ring. There's nowhere to go. Simmonz has pulled him to the middle of the ring. The referee saying to him, do you give up? He's saying no. He's screaming no. The IPW UK Championship is in the balance here. The only way this match can be won is via submission, and so far it's advantage Andy Boy Simmonz. The ankle lock applied. Blockbuster's here willing on JC Thunder to reach that bottom rope, but he can't make it. JC can't make it, and he's fading fast. And if he were to pass out, I think that would be good enough for Andy Boy Simmonz. JC Thunder is hanging on desperately with everything he's got. It's like he's at the top of the mountain. He's about to fall off, but he's got one hand outreached to his friend, to Blockbuster, as he's looking to reach that bottom rope. But JC Thunder may have just fallen off the mountain here as he's hanging on. He's still in this thing, but only just as Andy Boy Simmonz pulling away with every ounce of energy in his body. Every ounce of... Blockbuster's thrown in the towel. And I think that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blockbuster has thrown the towel in on behalf of JC Thunder. Therefore, the winner of the match is a result of a submission and the new IPW UK champion, Andy Boy Simmonz.
Andy Boy Simmonz becomes the first man to ever be a two-time IPW UK champion, and Blockbuster's thrown in the towel for his friends here, and Simmonz has got something to say. This is controversial here, but Andy Boy Simmonz victorious.
Right. Who here is proud of their new IPW UK champion?
And a big man, first man to his side.
I've just proven I can beat the best. I can beat the young guys. I can beat the has-beens of the glory days.
I can beat anyone IPW can put against the very best in Andy Boy Simmonz.
There's Johnny Saint.
Watch that match, not just the insults. Right, that was an indirect insult. Or with insults like that and the reception I got here tonight, I could very well be tempted. Come out of retirement.
Did you hear that Johnny Saint said? Listen to the reaction here in Orpington. Johnny Saint said he'd consider coming out of retirement to fight Andy Boy Simmonz here in the Orpington Halls, here in IPW UK. What a prospect that would be! With the IPW UK Championship on the line. Has Johnny Saint got one last run left in him? Has Johnny Saint got one last match left in him?
Johnny Saint, I'll admit, I was too young to watch you when you were on the telly. I'm only 23 years old, but I have seen you on DVD. Have you ever heard of a DVD? I'm not too sure. But, Johnny Saint, anytime you want to wrestle the very best young lion this British business has to offer, anytime you want it, sunshine, I'll even put the belt on the line and you can relive your glory days. So I tell all you old men, you can't walk away. So if you want to step in the ring with me, pal, you better bring your best game.
Well, it looks like we've got a huge match on our hands.
Once again, wrestling fans, the winner of the match, and new IPW champion, Andy Boy Simmonz.
But let's not let that detract from the fact that we do have a new IPW UK champion. And look at Blockbuster, he can't believe he's distraught on the outside of the ring. And Andy Boy Simmonz is the new IPW UK champion. A champion we can be proud of? I don't know, but your heart has to go out for JC Thunder. His friend Blockbuster had seen enough. And look at Blockbuster, he can't believe it either. IPW UK Gold is once more back in the camp of the hated heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, I do wish it was under happier circumstances, but I'd like to thank you for joining us here at the 3rd year anniversary weekender as we look forward to Nigel McGuinness in Orpington and we look back at JC Thunder. What a great IPW UK champion he was, and what a great ambassador for the company. Good night. Hold on one damn second! Did you... That piece of work! Blockbuster, he just super kicked JC Thunder and placed a towel across his face, the same towel that cost JC Thunder the IPW UK Championship. Who this man thinks he is. JC Thunder reached out his hands and he gave Blockbuster hope. And what does Blockbuster do? does this guy think he is?
Just take one thing from that. Just remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, it doesn't matter. You can reach the top. And always remember, this is our house. And the street started here. This is